Why Alaska? Why, just look. You've always dreamed of sailing remote Alaskan waters. Why? Because you hoped that a world like this still existed. Wild, beautiful, untouched. It does. And Holland America Line is the best choice to share it with you. Why Holland America? It starts with what we call Signature of Excellence. It's the care and value we offer you during every minute of your journey to Alaska. It begins with our ships themselves, each built with Alaska in mind. A full teak wraparound promenade deck with a place for you to watch nature in action. The Crow's Nest, perched up high for spectacular views of the Inside Passage ahead. A Culinary Arts Center presented by Food and Wine magazine for cooking demonstrations and seminars with celebrity chefs, wine experts, and cookbook authors. The inviting Explorations Cafe, powered by the New York Times. Sip an espresso while you plan your day or log on and surf the internet. Newly redesigned amenities for children and teens. And consider this, Alaska gets almost continuous daylight during the summer months. And that means that nature will constantly be in view outside your stateroom. Wonders glide by the ship at all hours. Your private veranda gives you front row seats. Holland America offers the largest staterooms and verandas of any cruise line in our class, plus the largest, most comfortable, and most finely appointed suites in the industry. But perhaps our biggest benefit is our smaller, more intimate size. Our mid-sized ships create a connection to the water, mountains, glaciers, and wildlife that make Alaska such an unforgettable place to cruise. Who can dream about Alaska without contemplating the bounty of its waters? World-famous Alaskan salmon or gigantic king crab. We serve this and a whole lot more. Sophisticated five-star dining. One of the most extensive menus at sea. Dress up or bask in casual elegance. Rest assured, casual doesn't mean less attention. At the heart of Signature of Excellence is our staff, expertly providing gracious, unobtrusive service to make your cruise to the Great Land an experience you'll never forget. So, how should you begin? Choose the itinerary that's right for you. Holland America Line offers you the widest selection of choices. Let's look at 3 basic routes. We'll begin with the best known, the Glacier Bay Inside Passage itinerary. It's a 7-day round-trip journey departing from and returning to the cosmopolitan port of Vancouver. This itinerary sails the stunning Inside Passage, a 1,000-mile-long protected wilderness waterway, boasting hundreds of islands and untouched shorelines. You'll visit the Alaskan ports of Juneau, the state's rustic capital with its own glacier inside the city limits. Skagway, a town made famous for the gold rush of 1898, now a National Historic Park and gateway to the Yukon Territory. Ketchikan, salmon fishing capital of Alaska and home to the Misty Fjords National Monument. And of course, Glacier Bay National Park. Every Glacier Bay Inside Passage cruise features this very special place. And on selected sailings, we visit Tracy Arm. This fjord contains stunning canyon walls, beautiful waterfalls, and the Twin Sawyer glaciers. Holland America Line is the only cruise company to feature both Glacier Bay National Park and Tracy Arm on the same trip. Our 7-day Glacier Discovery cruises sail between the ports of Vancouver and Anchorage. Your journey takes you through the Inside Passage and along the Gulf of Alaska. You visit Ketchikan and Juneau, and either the charming port town of Haines, featuring the world's largest concentration of bald eagles, or this special port of call, Icy Strait, home to whale watching and bear viewing. And last but not least, our third Alaska 7-day cruise itinerary features a round-trip sailing from Seattle, Washington, visiting picturesque Ketchikan, frontier Juneau, and the unique port of Sitka, the original foothold of the Russian fur empire in the New World. Plus, you'll start and finish in the same U.S. port, and that just makes things a little easier. Holland America combines these three incomparable Alaska cruise itineraries with spacious, elegant ships and glorious Glacier Bay National Park. To protect this precious ecosystem, entry is limited, and Holland America has permission to visit more often than any other cruise line. As spectacular as Glacier Bay National Park is, there is a glacier that rivals it in Wrangell St. Elias National Park, the Hubbard Glacier. Surrounded by some of North America's tallest mountains, Hubbard is 6 miles wide with a face 40 stories tall, calving millions of tons of ice into the sea each season. If your itinerary doesn't spotlight Glacier Bay, chances are you will come here. But keep in mind, Holland America is the only cruise line to visit Glacier Bay on each of its 3 Alaska cruise itineraries: round-trip Vancouver, Vancouver to Anchorage, and round-trip Seattle. Not only does Holland America deliver the best of Alaska's glaciers, we deliver the best of the rest of Alaska too. For example, we offer the expertise of an onboard naturalist, an individual dedicated to answering questions and pointing out the natural wonders around you. In Glacier Bay and at Hubbard Glacier, National Park Rangers join us aboard to interpret. For a unique perspective, a native Hoona totem speaker will share their traditions of their ancestors. And more fun awaits you ashore. From flight seeing to river rafting, from whale watching to dog sledding, Holland America offers it all. It all comes down to this. With Holland America Line, you can be sure that your choice of cruise itineraries will include the best there is to see and do. You can be sure that your glacier experience will be outstanding, whether at the Hubbard Glacier or Glacier Bay National Park. And finally, you can be sure of our signature of excellence, impeccable service aboard any one of our 5-star ships. Let us help you fulfill your dream. Join us this year. We are Holland America Line.